My beautiful soul, today I want to invite you into an experience that is more than words, more than thoughts, and more than the rush of the everyday world. I will teach you how to feel it. To feel what? To feel life, to feel truth, to feel the deep love that has always been here within you, waiting patiently for you to stop searching outside and instead return to yourself. So often we are taught to think, to analyze, to judge, to measure, to compare. We live so much in our heads that we forget the very essence of being human is to feel joy, to feel love, to feel peace, to feel connection, to feel our bodies, our breath, our hearts, to feel alive. And yet many of us have become numb. We walk through days with smiles that don't reach our eyes, words that don't touch our hearts, routines that don't ignite our souls. We rush, we perform, we achieve, but we forget to feel. And when we forget to feel, we forget the most sacred part of life itself. But today I am here to guide you back, not with complicated philosophies, not with impossible steps, but with the simple sacred remembrance that feeling is natural, feeling is safe, feeling is powerful, and feeling is the path back home. You see, there is something that you have perhaps forgotten. Inside of you is an ocean of love, a river of energy, a spark of divine light. It has never left you. It has never abandoned you. It is who you are. And when you allow yourself to feel it, you will discover that every answer you've been searching for has been within you all along. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe. Place your hand gently on your heart. Can you feel it beating? That steady rhythm that never asks for applause, that never demands attention, yet gives you life every single second. That is the rhythm of your existence. That is the rhythm of your soul whispering, I am here, I am alive, I am love. Feeling begins with awareness. Feeling begins when you turn away from the noise of the outside world and listen to the quiet voice within. When you stop asking, what should I do? And instead ask, what do I feel? When you stop searching for approval outside and instead approve of yourself, fully, deeply, without condition. And yes, sometimes feelings are messy. Sometimes they are painful. Sometimes they are confusing. But let me tell you something very important. There is no wrong feeling. Every feeling is sacred. Every feeling carries wisdom. Every feeling is a messenger. Even sadness, even anger, even fear, they all exist to show you something, to guide you, to heal you. The problem is not the feeling itself. The problem is when we resist the feeling, when we suppress it, when we judge it, when we lock it away. That is when we suffer. But when you allow yourself to feel without judgment, without resistance, something magical happens. You release, you heal, you open space for love. You come back into alignment with life. You come back into alignment with yourself. I will teach you how to feel it. Begin with something simple. Right now, breathe in slowly. As you breathe in, say silently to yourself, I am safe. As you breathe out, say, I am willing to feel. Do it again. Inhale, I am safe. Exhale, I am willing to feel. Notice how your body softens when you're reminded of safety. Notice how your heart begins to relax when you give it permission to open. You don't need to force anything. Feeling cannot be forced. Feeling arises naturally when you allow it. Imagine for a moment that you are standing in a beautiful garden. The sun is warm on your face. The fragrance of flowers surrounds you. The gentle sound of birds is in the air. You don't have to analyze the garden. You don't have to explain the garden. You simply feel it. The warmth, the beauty, the peace. That is how life is meant to be lived. Not by constant thinking, but by feeling. I know some of you may be saying, but I don't want to feel my pain. I don't want to feel my loneliness. I don't want to feel my grief. I understand. Truly I do. But let me tell you something sacred. When you give yourself permission to feel even the heavy emotions, you will discover that they are not as frightening as you think. They move through you like waves. They come to be acknowledged, to be honored, to be released. When you avoid them, they stay stuck inside you, growing heavier. But when you allow yourself to feel them, they begin to dissolve. You are not your sadness. You are not your anger. You are not your fear. These are visitors. They come and go. Who you are is the one who feels them, the eternal, unshakable presence of love and awareness. And so I will teach you how to feel it, by reminding you that your body is a wise teacher. Place your hands on your stomach. Feel the rise and fall as you breathe. Feel the energy flowing through you. If you are carrying tension, notice it without judgment. Breathe into it. Say softly to yourself, "It's okay. I am here. I am listening." Do you see how quickly the body responds when you offer it love instead of criticism? That is the power of feeling with compassion. Let us go even deeper. Think of a moment in your life when you felt genuine joy. It doesn't have to be something grand. Perhaps it was laughter with a friend. Perhaps it was the first sip of water on a hot day. Perhaps it was the sound of your favorite song. Allow yourself to remember it now. And instead of just thinking about it, feel it in your body. Where does joy live inside you? Does it sparkle in your chest? Does it warm your stomach? Does it tingle in your hands? This is the secret. Feelings are not just thoughts. Feelings live in the body. And the more you allow yourself to notice them, the more alive you become. Now imagine that joy expanding. Imagine it flowing through every cell. Imagine it reaching every corner of your being. Imagine it radiating out into the space around you. Can you feel how powerful you are when you simply allow yourself to feel joy? You don't have to earn it. You don't have to deserve it. You don't have to justify it. Joy is your natural state. Love is your natural state. Peace is your natural state. And when you begin to truly feel these states, your whole life transforms. You attract new experiences. You open doors that once seemed closed. You invite miracles. Because the universe does not respond to what you say. It responds to what you feel. If you say, "I am abundant," but inside you feel lack, the universe responds to lack. If you say, "I am loved," but inside you feel unworthy, the universe responds to unworthiness. But when you begin to feel abundance, even before it arrives physically, the universe rushes to meet you. When you begin to feel love, even before another person offers it, love begins to overflow in your life. This is why feeling is the most powerful creation tool you have. I will teach you how to feel it by encouraging you to practice. Practice every day. When you wake up in the morning, before you pick up your phone, before you step into the busyness, pause. Place your hand on your heart and whisper, "Today I choose to feel love. Today I choose to feel peace. Today I choose to feel joy." And then take a deep breath and actually feel it, even if only for a moment. Even if it feels small, that small moment is enough to shift your entire day. And when challenges come, as they always do, don't run away from your feelings. Pause. Breathe. Say to yourself, "It's okay to feel this. I am safe." Feel the sadness. Feel the frustration. Feel the fear. And then let it pass through. You will be amazed how quickly emotions shift when you stop resisting them. My beloved soul, the truth is, you were not born to be numb. You were not born to suppress yourself. You were not born to merely survive. You were born to feel the miracle of life in its fullness. You were born to feel joy bursting through your heart. You were born to feel the richness of love flowing through you. You were born to feel gratitude so deep it brings tears to your eyes. You were born to feel peace so strong it silences every storm. You were born to feel the divine presence of life itself living inside you. And when you live from that place of feeling, you inspire others. Your energy becomes a gift to the world. People are drawn to you because they can sense your authenticity. They can sense your love. They can sense your presence. You don't even have to try. You simply radiate what you feel. So I invite you now. Open your heart. Let yourself feel. Feel the breath in your lungs. Feel the strength in your body. Feel the love in your heart. Feel the beauty around you. Feel the connection between you and every other being on this planet. Feel that you are not alone. Feel that you are deeply loved. Feel that you are guided. Feel that you are enough. And most importantly, feel gratitude. Gratitude is the bridge that connects you to everything you desire. Gratitude turns what you have into enough, and then more than enough. Gratitude shifts your energy instantly. Right now, think of 3 things you are grateful for. And don't just list them. Feel the gratitude in your body. Let it warm you. Let it soften you. Let it remind you of how blessed you truly are. This is the essence of life. To feel it, to feel the love that surrounds you, to feel the joy that is possible in every moment, to feel the peace that is always available when you quiet your mind, to feel the divine presence that whispers you are safe, you are loved, you are enough. So when you walk out of here today, remember this: you don't have to wait for the perfect moment. You don't have to wait for everything to be right. You don't have to wait for someone else to give you permission. You can feel it now, right now. This very breath, this very heartbeat, this very moment is enough. My dear soul, I have taught you how to feel it. The rest is your choice. Will you choose numbness, or will you choose life? Will you choose fear, or will you choose love? Will you choose suppression, or will you choose freedom? The power is in your hands. The power is in your heart. The power is in your ability to feel. And once you truly feel it, you will never again settle for a life that is less than love. So breathe deeply, smile gently, place your hand on your heart, and say softly, I am willing to feel. I am willing to love. I am willing to live. And so it is. And as you sit with these words, notice what begins to stir inside you. Maybe a warmth in your chest. Maybe a softness in your breath. Maybe even a tear rising to the surface. These are signs that you are beginning to open, that you are allowing yourself to feel. This is not weakness. This is strength. For only a brave soul allows the heart to be touched. Only a strong spirit dares to feel fully. Feeling connects you with the truth of the present moment. And the present moment is all there truly is. When you are lost in the past, replaying old wounds, or racing toward the future with worry and fear, you miss the gift of now. Yet when you feel, you return to now. You return to your body, to your breath, to your heart, to the divine pulse of life, moving through you in this very instant. Let your body be a safe home for feeling. If you sense tension, acknowledge it with kindness. If you notice joy, allow it to expand. If tears come, let them fall. If laughter bubbles up, let it flow freely. This is the dance of feeling, the rising and falling, the ebb and flow. And every time you honor this dance, you heal another layer of yourself. You are not broken. You have never been broken. You may have forgotten your wholeness, but the truth remains. Your essence is pure love. Feeling is simply the doorway back to that wholeness. Each time you feel love, you strengthen your connection to truth. Each time you feel joy, you nourish your spirit. Each time you feel gratitude, you align with abundance. And even in the moments of challenge, when pain visits, when fear whispers, when sadness lingers, you are still whole. These feelings do not define you. They are clouds passing through the sky of your soul. And you are the sky, vast, infinite, unchanging. Imagine yourself now as a child again, innocent and open, feeling the world with pure wonder, the taste of sweetness, the sound of laughter, the touch of a caring hand, all felt deeply, fully without judgment. That child is still within you, waiting for you to remember. Allow yourself to meet that child again, with love. Tell them it is safe to feel. It is safe to be open. It is safe to be you. This is what it means to truly live. Not to avoid, not to hide, not to numb, but to feel it all. For in the feeling you discover the richness of existence, the sweetness of connection, the power of love. When you begin to notice how life responds to your feelings, you start to understand a deeper rhythm, one that has been guiding you all along. The universe mirrors back the vibration of what you allow yourself to feel. When you allow yourself to feel love, love returns multiplied. When you allow yourself to feel peace, peace surrounds you in unexpected ways. When you allow yourself to feel gratitude, life gives you even more reasons to be grateful. So often people wait for conditions to be perfect before they let themselves feel good. They wait for the right partner, the right home, the right job, the right opportunity. But feelings are not meant to be held hostage by circumstances. You can feel love now. You can feel abundance now. You can feel joy now. And when you do, The outer conditions slowly begin to align with what you are already radiating. Feeling is a practice, a gentle daily devotion to yourself. Like watering a garden, each moment you choose to feel love, you nurture the soil of your soul. Each time you choose to feel joy, you plant seeds that blossom into more joy. Each time you choose to feel gratitude, you cultivate a life overflowing with blessings. And it doesn't matter where you begin. Maybe today you only feel a flicker of peace. For a few seconds, that is enough. Maybe tomorrow, you feel a wave of joy that lasts a moment. That too is enough. For every feeling, no matter how small, creates ripples, and those ripples grow into waves. There is no right or wrong way to feel. There is no timeline. There is only willingness. Willingness to open. Willingness to soften. Willingness to allow. You don't need to pressure yourself into constant happiness. You don't need to force joy every second. Simply being willing to feel is the doorway. Simply saying, I am open, is the beginning. Notice how your body responds when you offer it gentle words. I am safe. I am worthy. I am loved. These are not just words. They are vibrations, and your body feels them. Every cell hears your thoughts. Every part of you responds to the kindness you give yourself. So speak to yourself with love, and feel how your body relaxes, how your heart opens, how your energy shifts. There is power in this, a power that is soft, but unstoppable, the kind of power that creates healing, that invites miracles, that transforms darkness into light, and this power has always been yours. As you allow this awareness to grow, you may notice the subtle ways life has been trying to reach you all along. The smile of a stranger, the softness of the morning air, the way sunlight rests on the leaves. Each of these carries a vibration, and each vibration can be felt if you are open. So often we overlook these quiet gifts, because we are busy thinking, analyzing, planning. But when you return to the art of feeling, suddenly the ordinary becomes extraordinary. The simple becomes sacred. Every breath becomes a gift. Every heartbeat becomes a song. Every moment becomes a doorway into connection. This is why the practice of feeling is not about waiting for something grand. It is about remembering the holiness that exists here, now in the smallest details. And when feelings arise, that are heavy or uncomfortable, they too are part of the sacred dance. They show you where love is needed, where healing is possible, where compassion can be offered. Do not turn away from these emotions, for they are also invitations. An invitation to sit gently with yourself, to listen, to say, I hear you, I will not abandon you. When you meet your own pain, with presence instead of resistance, something inside begins to soften, and the energy that once felt like a burden begins to transform. This is the secret most people miss. Feeling is not weakness, it is transformation. Every tear that is welcomed cleanses. Every wave of sadness that is honored makes space for new joy. Every tremor of fear that is met with compassion becomes lighter. To feel is to heal, to open, to allow life to move through you, instead of becoming trapped inside you. And so life itself becomes easier when you are willing to feel. You no longer fight yourself. You no longer hide from yourself. You no longer live divided between what is inside and what is outside. You begin to move as one whole being, body, mind, spirit aligned in harmony. And from this place, choices become clearer, relationships become deeper, and possibilities unfold in ways you once thought impossible. Feeling is the bridge between the human and the divine. When you allow yourself to feel love deeply, you touch the essence of the infinite. When you allow yourself to feel gratitude fully, you connect to the vast abundance that is always surrounding you. When you allow yourself to feel peace within, you join the timeless stillness that is the foundation of all creation. And the beauty is, you don't have to force any of this. You only have to be willing to sit quietly, willing to breathe, willing to soften your heart, even a little, willing to remember that you are safe, and that every feeling, whether gentle or intense, is guiding you back to truth. So my beloved soul, remember this: the true miracle of life is not found in what you think, in what you achieve, or in what you possess. It is found in what you allow yourself to feel. When you open your heart, when you embrace your emotions without fear, when you choose to feel love, gratitude, peace and joy. You awaken the divine force within you, and from that place, your life transforms in ways more beautiful than you can imagine. The power has never been outside of you. It has always been in your willingness to feel. So walk forward from this moment, with courage, with softness, with openness. Trust your heart, trust your feelings, trust the wisdom within you. Because when you choose to feel fully, you choose to live fully. And that, my dear, is the greatest gift you can ever give yourself and the world.